Hi. So this is really weird lighting. I don't want to Okay, I'll just edit it anyway, so it's not like it matters. So I am looking for my dog. So I kind of want to get on here, and then again, like a maniac. Okay, so okay, so the channel I'm creating is not going to be this chaotic, and I am working through some stuff, but I think it's like fair to work through some stuff. Like I don't want to I guess I don't want to do this thing where I skip a bunch of steps because I think I know what I'm doing, but like I highly fucking don't. Not like I don't know what I'm doing, because it's like bitch. It's just getting on the camera and talking for what 20 minutes. But I kind of wanted to like I don't know, just ramble until I feel fucking comfortable just talking. So what my channel is going to be is a place where I can fully be me and discuss things that I want to discuss. Maybe later on we can have people on, and just do a bunch of stuff. Like story times, probably. Y'all, I have a lot of stories. Like that's a lot, like a lot of dumb shit that I've done, seen, witnessed, been a part of. It's all kind of a thing. But and also things that like are worth talking about. Like I think society in general doesn't have a lot of good direction, and I think, hey, if my tiny ass can get up here and do something, why not? But I guess what I want to discuss today is kind of, well, I did want to ramble, just because. Also, can we appreciate how like I changed from my last video? Because I think the last video I kind of like whatever, but now like I just did something. Also, red tongue, cherry icing. Oh, so a follow-up and an update from my last video, because why not? You know, y'all give a shit, you know, like let's do it. So I was pretty much like upset yesterday because I'm so tired of like my life. Although I kind of like looked at the video a little bit, and like I guess it kind of like a part of it did kind of come out sounding like I'm too smart for friends, but like kind of no, I'm kidding. It just definitely was like a video just me venting. I think I just needed to release. I don't think I have like a lot of people to talk to. At least I guess I do. I just don't, because I'm not that kind of bitch. I'm not that kind of bitch to talk about stuff with friends, but I am the bitch to kind of get on camera and talk about it with a bunch of thousands of people I don't fucking know yet, because why not? Although I did this yesterday and I felt kind of proud of it. Why? I don't know. That's what I want to show you guys. But there's this kind of thing where like I also am like want to kind of create this channel where I can fully just, because I think I have a problem with like saying what I don't know, people who like know me are gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because you say, and I do have a tendency to say whatever the fuck's on my mind, like good or bad. Not like totally bad, but like mostly. And I think that I also like, I just have this issue where like I don't want to hurt everybody's fucking feelings, but like, and I mentioned that last time, but like I'm still working through it. And like, look, child, it's been a day. It ain't like I fixed it by tonight, okay? It's just that I really feel like I can work through my problems if I talk it out. I don't think I've ever talked it out, and like I would say I don't have access, because I do have access to therapy, because who doesn't? Plot twist, y'all wanna know something really stupid? Y'all wanna know like therapy was in a black household, in my household, of course, like therapy was made to be this demonic thing, but like my mom was a psychologist. That was so weird. I always thought that was so awkward. Like she'd always be like, come home and tell us about like what she did, and I would be like, the teacher said I need therapy, and she'd be like, nah, teachers don't know what they're talking about. I'm like, you married a teacher. I was like, this is a catch-22 altogether. But I do have access to therapy. I just don't like, I'm a Scorpio. I don't know you. I don't like, I just can't like just give you, that's so weird. That's so weird, because I'm saying I can't do that to someone I don't know, but yet I'm on camera, just kind of. But I'm explaining in a second. So like I can't just like sit on a chair, and I've tried that before, and it just feels like, I don't know. Well, I had a therapist when I was 15. I tried that before, and it just kind of felt like, once you do it, I had depression, which maybe at the time, but like, I'm gonna make a video about that, because like, that was a weird thing. And it's not like I found a cure, but it's weird. Okay, anyways, so I just felt like sometimes when I would talk, she'd be kind of condescending and like a little bit like, ow, why would you hurt me? Oh shit. No ma'am. No ma'am. Bye. Here. No. Stop. Okay. But, ow. No. Any of y'all dogs ever do this when like you tell them no to something or you speak and they just put their paw on you? Like, please. She just did that and it took me. Stop. No. Get down. Come here. That's so confusing. You can keep the toy. I don't care. Say hi. I know you want to. Good girl. You're a good girl. For the most part. Back to what I'm saying. I don't think you just talk about this fucking dog. But I'm pretty sure no one hates seeing a dog. And if you do, right? Okay. So I wanted to create this channel and like vent or whatever. Okay, back to the thing. Anyway, so back to the whole story thing. So I had this therapist and she was like kind of condescending. I remember she told me I had depression, and then like it was funny because after I remember that point, it was like January something. I forgot. I didn't forget that because I remember we went on vacation that same week, and I told my mom, I was like, hey mom, my therapist said I had depression, and she was like, well, don't worry about it because you won't see her again. And I was like, that's not what we say in response to that, right? And then I remember, because I had homework too, because she was like, oh, when I want on vacation you to write down the things that, you know, make you feel happy. And I remember I was doing that, and my parents were like, please stop doing that. And I was like, it's like, why do we get therapy if you want me to define, like, do you even want me to get help? Like, child. But in the same instance, I can get on here and like vent to strangers, and that sounds dumb, but like, it isn't. Because it's, as someone who's very empathic and very energy sensitive, and now that I know that, it was very, like, I can always tell when people's intentions don't match up with their words. And that's just something I've always just had, and I'm not kidding. And so when I had therapy, it was like, I felt comfortable. It was relieving to say something that I had on my mind and my mental, but even in that instance, I don't think I was doing therapy right, because I was still like, so I was still very much so covering up like some things, and I would like be very careful with my words because I didn't want to like offend anybody or get my mom in trouble. And that sounds dumb, but like if you ever, I don't know if people can relate to this, but in my family, it was okay, so the therapy, I know you're thinking like the therapy wasn't my mom's decision. It was the school's decision because I got into some shit. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. I got into some shit, and the school was like, yeah, you need therapy and you can't come back next year. I'm like, so why do I need therapy? Like, is that whatever? Well, granted, there was a petition to get me out of school by the parents. See, that was a story. So it was definitely school appointed, and it was like this thing where like, in like, especially, it's a running joke, and it's a joke nonetheless, but it is real. Like, a lot of people would be like, therapy always just basically always saying that's the mother's fault, and isn't it? But at least in my situation, okay? But my mom always went like, every time I would go into therapy, she would be like, don't say this, this, or this, and I'm like, is that how therapy works? Is that how this shit's supposed to work? Like, you're supposed to like not tell the therapist what you're supposed to tell the therapist. And so I basically didn't want to like upset my mom, because I'm pretty sure the shit I would say would have been like, yeah, a little fucked up. But which kind of made therapy very difficult, because like it was like I couldn't figure out why I was there. So I guess maybe it was like partly my fault too, because you can't fully heal something if you are covering up what you're trying to heal. Like, if you are lying about what you're trying to heal, then like you're doing yourself a disservice. And I was doing myself a disservice, and I was 15, so granted. But I mean, after that, I kind of like gave up on the world for a long time because it kind of felt like a no way out kind of situation. And I'm gonna get into that later down the line, but like the way I was raised wasn't ideal. Okay, being raised by two narcissistic ass parents is a big deal, and it is a lot of, and it's a thing I think people don't talk about as much because it's like not supposed to be a real thing, like especially like Black communities. Mental health, admitting faults, like me and parents don't talk, and that's for good reason. And I have yet to answer back to my dad's Happy Easter text because no, that's dumb. I don't want to do that. And the last time we had a conversation, I was like, hey, I don't think I want to have you a part of my life because you don't make things better. And he was like, well, that's not how family's supposed to do. And I'm like, well, family shouldn't make someone feel this way in the first place, right? That's like, thing. He's always like, family go, and I get it. Family go through shit all the time. Yeah, but not for like 17 consecutive ass years. You know what I mean? Like, that's through some shit, cool. I was in the shit, okay? But wow, it's really weird how I can do that. I can walk around. So, but I think it's what makes me really dumb storytellers that I can. You ever like tell a story and you have to explain the parts that have to make. I'm sorry. Every time I hear like something hard being chewed on, I gotta look at it to see what this bitch is doing because I don't trust her. I don't. She's too smart for her own fucking good. I gotta be honest with you. But I feel like sometimes I tell a story to explain a story, and makes it like super. So it makes it feel like I'm doing like this kind of thing. But I would kind of end up going back to the point, right? And that's all that really matters. But how do I explain it? So I can get on here and talk to strangers because it's not ideally like talking face to face, and I don't have to feel the energy of people judging. And I can feel like the thoughts and the energy surrounds those thoughts. That's what I mean by energy sensitive. And I used to hate that. I used to hate being energy sensitive. And I mean, that's back before I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was, and it was a weird thing. But at the same time, like looking back at like all the shit that I have done and been through, having that gift is a big deal. Having that gift is a pretty cool thing. But just the point is like I guess I can talk to like on here because it's just venting. It's just me going off. And like, do I look cross-eyed? Wait, that's not a joke. Cross-eyed people. It's just I can do that. I just feel like there are moments where I need to talk to somebody, but nobody can really understand. So in that instance, I can get on here and I guess just kind of vent and talk and kind of see. Because one day if somebody is going through similar shit like me and they just want to like get on here and vent, I say why not? I think as a deep feeling person, like I don't hide from my emotions. I don't run or hide them away because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make, because all they can do is come back up later and like irritate the hell out of you and like make things hella worse. I'm also working on the like thing, so if you noticed. But there is this like thing where I feel like people listen when they know you less. I just feel like it's easier to listen to somebody or like talk to somebody when like you don't really like. And I know that's what like therapy is, but like this is therapeutic for me because I can just get up here and kind of rant and ramble and then attract people who are feeling the same way or feeling similar, and maybe they feel like they're a little bit confused about life too, because that's what this is. This is just a kind of a walk through life, honestly. And they can kind of like be like, oh wow, he's a psychotic, chaotic bitch too. And yeah, bitch, chaotic as hell. Okay, so, but I make all that point just to say that, like, I do plan on becoming a more organized channel and a more organized person. I just, give me time, okay? I just want to, like, get through my fears, get through... Fuck are you chewing? See, and I know you're doing shit because you back away. What are you doing? Oh, there it is. What the fuck is this? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Thank you. Shut up. You... This rude. Oh, okay, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do something. You're not helping. I kind of want to make a dog channel. And, like, not a dog channel, like a dog account on Instagram. But I think, like, everybody's doing this shit now. But, like, I don't know. I like my dog. She's very cute, very sweet, and very smart. But, child. Also, we got in a fight today. Yeah, I fought my fucking dog. Okay. You ready to do? You want to play tug of war? Yes. Okay. Well, I guess I was just rambling for nonsense for 16 fucking minutes. But I am gonna go play tug of war with my dog. Eat some more icy. Oh, you go off. Yes, you want the cutest little thing. Stop biting my fucking earring. God, you just terrible. All right, say goodbye to the people. You don't care? You don't care? You don't talk to people? No? Ah, girl. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go get out of here and try to work on some more ideas for videos and maybe more organized ideas for videos. Because a lot of things I want to talk about and I'm gonna talk about them. I just gotta, like, getting on here rambling for 17 minutes about those topics are not a thing because those topics I want to talk about are kind of a big deal. So, yeah. So thanks for listening.